We have some new details and developments to a story that we have been following since June of last year. A 17-year-old has now been charged with the murder of 15-year-old Amillier Penn.
Grand Rapids police saying in a press conference this afternoon that it is a sober day and one that they hope brings some closure to the family.
News 8's Adriana Doria has more details about this case and also spoke with Amillier's dad about how reaction to the news he has been waiting for
345 days have passed with no answers for Amillier Penn's family, but today they tell me that they have a sigh of relief as they are one step closer to getting justice. Grand Rapids Police Chief Eric Winstrom announcing charges against a 17-year-old Cartier Pascal. He has been charged with open murder and felony weapons charges in connection to Penn's death that happened back in June. Now, in a press conference earlier today, Winstrom was joined by lead detective Tony Leonard. They outlined some elements of this case and what brought them these charges today. They say many witnesses came forward after that documentary came out that actually brought forward Cartier Pascal's name to begin with. They say that ultimately helped them bring these charges today as a lot more witnesses came out. Now, court documents say that detectives on scene interviewed numerous witnesses on that day that identified Pascal after he had admitted to them that he had killed Penn. Now, they go on in the court documents to add that Pascal and Penn had ongoing issues. They had previously engaged in fights, and during the investigation, court documents also say that detectives executed a search warrant of Pascal's phone, linking him to the homicide. Winstrom said Pascal was charged with an unrelated shooting and was already behind bars during a majority of the investigation. So they say that helps them develop this case to bring towards those charges. They didn't feel like they had to rush to do so. Court documents also say that Pascal was also on probation during the time of this homicide. Now, 345 days later, both Winstrom and Amillier's dad, Corey, say while this is a victory, it shouldn't have happened to begin with. It should have happened quicker, and it should not be celebrated in the first place.
But it didn't have to be 345 days. It should have been earlier. Everyone in the city should have been acting like an adult because this was a 15-year-old boy who got murdered.
These ain't the type of victories that we should be celebrating. As parents, we should be celebrating our kids' first job, their first vehicle, them walking across the stage. Not celebrating their killer being arraigned.
A lot of emotions and a lot to unpack with this case, and we'll be breaking it all down for you coming up on News 8 at 10 and 11. Live in Grand Rapids, I'm Adriana Doria, News 8.